Hey Aquarius, this is Jess, the Mystical Cat. Happy October 2017. Happy Halloween. I'm here with you to share your monthly general reading. I hope everyone is doing great this month and actually trying to close the year strong. You got to remember that there's only 2 months left for the end of the year. So are we already planning for those New Year resolutions? It's very important to live a life with purpose, and nobody else than Aquarius would understand that, right? So it's time to put the wheels in motion to actually focus on what it is that we're trying to close this year with. What are our takeaways from 2017, and what is our main goal for 2018, and what are the milestones that we need to achieve on the way. So see a few different cards. I see here the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Devil. Moon and the Devil, I see a lot of lies in your surroundings. So I don't know if the lies are coming from you or the lies are coming from somebody else, but that needs to be cleared up. I know that you have a hard time really taking off the mask because it's hard for you to relate to others. But I feel like if you don't come clean at some point, you're going to end up with this outside in the cold. So my Aquariuses, if you guys have something that might be jeopardizing any situation, whether it be work or whether it be a relationship, I feel like if you come clean, that might be something that would be beneficial for the situation. So let's just get right into it and see what are the messages from Spirit for Aquarius for October 2017. Aquarius 2017 October reading. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, most relevant cards that are jumping into my face right now are the Death card, the Page of Swords, the Lovers card. I also see the Highest Priestess, the Devil, the Two of Pentacles. I also see, very relevant, the Queen of Pentacles. I see here like there's a relationship right now, your current relationship. It seems like it's with a person that can't keep their mouth shut. It's a person that's always speaking their mind. But there's going to be a change in this relationship. There's like a change maybe in the behavior of your partner, or maybe in your own behavior. Maybe you need to be more vocal, or maybe you just don't have to speak so much. It depends whoever's the argumentative person in this relationship. I also see here there is a woman in your environment. It's a woman that's married. It's a bit older than you, and it's a woman that comes to me from an earth sign. It seems like she's a woman that's already involved with someone, but it looks like it's someone that's trying to look at you in a romantic way. I don't know if you're interested by any chance. It doesn't seem like you are, and I feel like you're aware of this. I feel like you know this, and you've actually made it clear that you're not interested in whatever this person's proposing, or whatever the person is trying to actually proceed with. I feel like you've been clear, or you've turned your back to this. However, I do see this person in the environment. I also see that there's been a lot of arguments and a lot of fighting in your environment, and I see that has you pretty much blinded. Like you don't really know what you want to do with your life moving forward. Like you're so exhausted from this that you need to replenish your energy. I also feel like after all these battlings, you've become more defensive. Like even when people aren't arguing with you, you already feel defensive, like you're ready to fight because you've been through so much arguments that you're just ready to attack, or not even to attack but to defend yourself even when someone's not attacking you. I also see here like a new person's going to start working in your environment. It's an older woman as well. I see her in a position of authority. It's definitely at work. It's someone that's never worked there before. I want to say someone under 40 45 to 47. It's a person that is like a very sweet person. It's very maternal, likes to work with others, but it's also a person that knows how to get things done. I see her working specifically with the male, the most significant male leader in your company or within your business. Even if that's you, I feel like they're going to work together to start new projects at work. So really important time for your work aspect as well. I do see here like you might get a new opportunity, and I feel like it's coming directly from the manager. It's maybe a new position that's going to close the year for you. It's going to be really great. I do think it's at the same company that you're working for. Do see that brings more money and more happiness, more money to get the things that you want. I also see a closing of a home. You might be able to buy a home by the end of the year or the beginning of next year. I do see that you have the money and you have the thoughts in the right place. Everything's like you have your ducks in a row pretty much, Aquarius. So I do see a big significant purchase coming. I also see a fire woman in your life. I believe that's the person that you're with currently. It's a person that's a bit scattered right now. She feels betrayed. This person feels betrayed. This person feels like she doesn't have your attention. She doesn't have your attention, your focus, your appreciation. So she's actually not looking for somebody else, but she's actually looking maybe at the past of the way you guys used to be. Like you used to be so studious and so dedicated to the things that actually mattered in life that you're actually not behaving in that manner right now. So the question becomes, am I doing the right thing or am I not? And I feel like for you to understand if you're doing the right thing or not, you really need to look within yourself. You don't have to look at what other people are doing or what other relationship dynamics are or what your friends tell you to do, what your parents tell you to do. You really need to look within yourself and try to understand if you're doing the right thing for you. So what is it, what's in it for you in this specific situation, Aquarius? Are you doing right by you, or are you doing right by other people that are judging you? Remember that we live in life and we are actually characters to a movie, but this really isn't anybody else's movie. This is your movie, so the audience doesn't really matter. That sort of thing. I also see a baby. There's a baby coming into your family. And I also see pets. I do believe maybe, I don't know, maybe you're going to give a pet to this baby. It's just strange. I feel like there's a connection between animals and children in this scenario. Maybe you're getting pregnant, or maybe you guys are thinking of having children, or maybe there's a child coming into the nucleus of your family and you're just going to welcome that child with a pet. Some sort of thing like that. Very weird, but that's exactly what I'm getting. I do feel like the mom of this baby is a water sign or someone that exudes all those personalities and qualities of the maternal Cancer figure. So it's going to be a really good mother. I do see here a new beginning for you when it comes to spiritual awakening, and it seems to me more of a new age type of belief system for you, Aquarius. And I know you guys are very new age, many of you guys out there, you guys, that's why this is the age of Aquarius. It's the age of tarot, it's the age of astrology, it's the age of meditation, tantric sex, and all those taboo topics. That's the age of Aquarius, and I know you guys are pioneers in that sense, but I do feel like many of you are very scientific in your thinking process, and those of you that are very scientific and very research oriented are going to be opening your mind more to the divine, to the aspect of the spirit, and actually exploring that and researching within yourself rather than through books or other people. So very big change for you guys. I also see here there's a different there's a signature of a contract. There's paperwork that's coming in. It's something completely new. You might be even changing jobs. I did see a new position for you within your same company, but it might be a totally different thing right now. It might work. It's something that you will not even look through. It's like you're jumping in full force because you feel like it's something that's really going to be compatible with you. I also see here that you need to tame down your arrogance a bit. I am sensing a very air of superiority from you guys at the moment, so I do feel like you need to get your research done. You need to really understand what you need to get your story straight before you can actually come and say it's because I do this, because I do that. So and even when you do all the research and you actually come out knowing so much and knowing that you have all the information required, there's no need to be a snob about the things that you already know. So it's very important for that. Also decisions to make, and it's also very important to not let your anger or specific passions that arise at a moment dictate your decision making. So really think things through before you decide something, because it might not be the best decision. Also, I feel like you're not going to be very focused. I feel like this new job opportunity, whether it's within your company or outside of the company that you're working for, it's something just comes like effortless. You're not even looking for it. You're not even prepared, if you want to put it that way, but it's just something that lands on your lap. It's really good. So I really hope you guys go for that, because it looks really, really good financially. Very, very sound. I see here this fire sign. This woman is in your life. I feel like she's in your life to stay, and it's important to cherish those relationships. I do see here like you guys are buying something. It's a big investment, but it's looking good. I see a big happy family, so that's working for you. Again, here the defensive attitude, that needs to stop, because that's going to weigh you down. You need to shift, and I've been saying this to Capricorn, to Libra, to Scorpio, you guys need to shift your behavior. It's very important to shift your personality at least a tad bit, because it really goes a long way. So it's very important to shift that perception that everyone's attacking you, because they're really not. And you need to be really careful with this woman. It's a married woman, older than you, and you need to really step away from that. I don't know if you guys are involved or not, but if you're trying to get involved in that situation, I advise against it. I also see here, if that were to happen, it would be a devastating separation from another younger person that's already in your life. So decisions to make. I know you Aquariuses aren't cheaters, but sometimes it might happen. You really need to be careful and be straight up front with your partner. If there's something that's happening, you need to speak up. And remember to check your moon sign, rising, and sun sign to get a more detailed reading. Happy Halloween to all of you Aquarius out there. Namaste.